Be so I got like 10 minutes to spare, so I'm gonna do a quick live stream. So yesterday I saw a video that was put out by who, DJ Vlad Rally, and it featured Faison Love on there. As you guys know, Faison has been on my platform before. I got his number. I talked to him, but I saw them sitting up here talking about this whole Shannon Sharpe thing, and you saw DJ Vlad visibly hating on Shannon Sharpe. And like I said, a lot of these dudes is just jealous of Shannon Sharpe, and that's just the bottom line. And then DJ Vlad do what he always do, tries to instigate and try to get another black man to go in on another black man. Now, we have black people talking that shit about you should never go on another platform talking about a black man, but then here it is, you guys go on DJ Vlad's platform talking about black people on a regular basis and let him instigate. Now, he was sitting up there talking about pocket watcher, talking about how much Shannon Sharpe allegedly made off the Cat Williams interview that went on to get 60,000 views. So DJ Vlad was basically talking about, well, I could tell you that he's lying and all that. And he basically was trying to imply that Shannon Sharpe was lying, as if he really knows. Because at the end of the day, this YouTube thing is funny how they determine how much you get paid per video. Is really hard to explain, to be honest with you. I don't know how it works, how the AdSense thing works. So I never know what I'm going to get until like the end of the month. But nevertheless, the hypocrisy of DJ Vlad is just oozing out in the jealousy. Had Cat Williams came on his platform doing what he does, it wouldn't be no issue. But what I didn't like about Faison Love, and this is just real talk, is here we go again, going back to the whole Mike Epps thing, just like Steven Jackson is just showing that he just jealous of Shannon Sharpe too. But I already knew this was going to happen. A lot of us said it was going to happen. We predicted it was going to happen, and now it's happening. A lot of these content creators that's in the same realm of Vlad and the Art of Dialogue, who do those type of platforms, they worried because now Shannon Sharpe, he came out of nowhere, but been doing Club Shay Shay for a while. So I don't know why people are acting like Club Shay Shay started in January. He's been doing Club Shay Shay for about 3 or 4 years, but it was just that Cat Williams interview that like just took him to a whole new level, and people are threatened by that. But there was, of course, Cat Williams just, he blew up afterwards because he told his truth. He dropped a lot of bombs on people. He spoke on a lot of different things. It was one of the most telling and shocking interviews of 2024 ever since it premiered in January. So everybody been trying to find that niche and duplicate what happened with Shannon Sharpe and Cat Williams. But the problem is you got a whole bunch of people insulting and dissing Shannon Sharpe, talking that fake pro-black shit, like DL Hughley, another dude that always going on non-black platforms talking about black people. So I don't pay those niggas no mind because I feel like they're hypocrites. And Steven Jackson saying the same thing, but you on that platform with Matt Barnes that's owned by Showtime, where you were constantly talking about black people. Your biggest target was Kwame Brown. But then when Kwame Brown started to respond, you started to do the typical, oh, do you need a hug and all that? Oh, who hurt you? Like, listen, that's kind of chick shit when you try to deflect. But at the end of the day, Kwame Brown was cooking them. He was cooking them. He was destroying. Kwame Brown came out of nowhere. And then people never saw that side of Kwame Brown because, well, when you in the NBA, when you work for them, you don't get to say what you really want to say. And, Kwame Brown found his own lane and he was very successful and he's been very successful. Just like now you seeing the same thing with Gilbert Arenas. So, like I said, and I don't have no problem with, what those guys are doing, but just quit hating. And Steven Jackson, he not being Haitian Jack, he being hating Jack. Because at the end of the day, this is the same nigga that got mad with that clown David Lucas, who made that disrespectful joke, which I don't even call it a joke. To be honest with you, David Lucas sounded like a white neo-Nazi black supremacist, you know what I'm saying, black Klansman. Which I got a video which I'm gonna go in on David Lucas and explain to you why I will never support anything that he's part of. And then, he's a clown. He's a clown. This needed to be said. Real talk. This needed to be said. But a lot of people, they just hate no Shannon Sharpe, and that's a shame. And I just see a lot of hypocrisy oozing out of people's veins and stuff. But like I said, DJ Vlad is just jealous, and that's all it come down to. If Cat Williams had been on his platform, it would be all good. And I keep telling people, why do you continue to talk to this instigator? This dude that loved to cause, division and issues among black people. And he gets off on that stuff. And don't give me that shit about him being married to some busted up ass black woman. Because that means absolutely nothing to me whatsoever. Doesn't mean a damn thing. But one of the things that keep bothering me is this notion, and I heard DJ Vlad Rally trying to imply that Shannon Sharpe was scared of Mike Epps. How? And I disagree with Faison when he tried to imply that and try to big up and try to solidify that. Shannon Sharpe wasn't a bit more scared of Mike Epps. Mike Epps was petrified. Mike Epps was petrified, and then I'm kind of like not seeing Mike Epps as I used to see him. Because at the end of the day, Shannon Sharpe called him out on something, saying, hey, dude, don't be putting that out about me. And then when Shannon Sharpe said, I'm coming to see you, Mike Epps got scared. He started talking about gunplay like he was just on some sucker shit. Like, bro, don't sit up there and talk like that. And then when somebody respond to you, then all of a sudden, oh, man, I'm going to go get. And then, you got people talking about, well, he from Indianapolis and they love him out there and they ride for him. Like, listen, let me explain something to you. They got hitters everywhere. They got hitters everywhere. Every city got hitters. Every city is active. But for it to even had came to that, when Mike Epps even applied that, Mike Epps went out like a bitch. That was the biggest hoe move I ever seen in my life. At the end of the day, I've been saying this for a minute. Comedians got to stop thinking they have the free range to say whatever they want to say. All this stuff about freedom of speech and come on, man. Come on, man. Stop it. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Just because you tell jokes don't mean you get to say whatever you want to say, and don't think people are supposed to react to it in different type of ways. It all depends on what the premise of the joke is and how it's presented. Joking about somebody's sexuality, that's not a good look. Now, if you want to make jokes about, hey, your last 4 movies bombed at the box office, that kind of stuff, that's free range. But when you start getting personal and stuff, when you start talking about people's kids and all that kind of stuff, nah, man, you crossing the line and you don't get to say what you want to say and think there ain't gonna be no consequences or repercussions. That's just the honest to God truth. And then afterwards, after Shannon Sharpe went there and they fixed the situation and Mike Epps apologized, he gonna say that he brought a gun when he met up with Shannon Sharpe. Like, bro, you was that damn scared, bro, to where you bro. And then you had some of these cornball niggas that I guess they were from Indianapolis trying to justify that stuff. Like, man, get out of here with that stuff. And when I went in on Mike Epps, they was talking about, well, if you come to, man, I ain't coming to no motherfucking Indianapolis. Come there for what? And if I did come to Indianapolis, ain't nothing gonna happen to me. Get out of here with that stuff, man. Get out of here. You niggas ain't gonna do shit. So just get out of here with that. You mad because a dude called Mike Epps out on some BS? He had no business sitting up threatening Shannon Sharpe. All he had to do is say, hey, Shannon, you know what? My bad, man. And that's what's wrong with black people. This fake, you know what I'm saying? Fake, false bravado, testosterone stuff. Like, man, sometimes you just got to take it on the chin and just say, all right, man, he was offended by it. I apologize and all that. And you know, you could have moved on. But then to sit up there and threaten somebody, man, I'm good, man. Mike Epps was full of shit. He played himself, and that was just weak what he did. And he just got accepted. But you got people egging it on, talking about, well, why? You a comedian. That's your job and stuff. Like, yeah, your job is to make people laugh, but to what extreme? But anyway, I just wanted to get that out there. Got to start my shift. I'm out.